Hey everyone, it's Angie here from Women Live Fit Fitness. Today we're going to do a strength workout. This is something you're going to want to use weights with, preferably, because it's really good to build up those muscles. The muscle helps your body burn more fat, helps you be stronger, helps you stand upright, a lot of things that are beneficial when you're lifting weights. You can do it as a body weight workout if you wish. That's totally up to you. There's just one exercise that you might need to modify or change. So you can do this as timed, so for 30 seconds and 10 seconds rest, or you can do it for 12 to 15 reps. That's totally up to you. Again, I like to give you choices. I like you to be able to make it your own. When you're choosing a weight to do this, make sure that it's difficult. So when you get towards the end, you want to make sure that exercise is a little bit difficult. You don't want to finish whatever you're doing and be like, oh, that was too easy. So always make sure that you're writing down, keeping track of what weights you use when you do these. So if you do it again, you might want to, and write down there if you need to increase the weights or if you're good with where they're at. It's a good practice to keep, and you always want to see as you get stronger. So we have 9 exercises, and they're going to group together in 3. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do them 3 rounds, rest a second, move on to the next set. Okay, so the first one is walking lunges. So you're gonna pick up your weights. Again, whatever weight works for you. Walk, step. So with walking lunges, you make sure, step forward, drop the back knee down. So you wanna make sure that your front knee is not going over the toe. You don't wanna do this. So I always tell people, think of it as 2 steps. So step, drop, step, drop. So you're gonna do 30 seconds of those or 12 to 15 reps. The next one is renegade rows. You're going to get in plank position on the weights. Again, always in plank, you want to make sure your wrists are onto your shoulders. You're not here. Abs are tight. Your feet should be a little bit wider than your hips. Pull up. Your elbow needs to come above your back. And squeeze. Squeeze. You can also do this on your knees. Pull up, squeeze. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure your butt stays down. You don't want your butt here and doing this. Really bad form. Drop that butt. Focus on that core and your lats. Next one is bicycle. On your back, elbow to knee, push through the heel. So don't point your toes, push through the heel, extend and breathe. So you do that round 3 times, rest, and then you go to the second set, which is a side lunge. Pick up those weights again, and you're gonna step out, push your booty back, drop down, hands you right on the inside of the leg, and come back up. Go the other side, push back. I'll show you from the side. Butt goes back, keep your head and shoulders up. Focus on those inner thighs. That's what we're working here, is those inner thighs. Next is scap push-ups. We don't need any weights for those. Plank position on those elbows. You get down, drop your shoulder blades, push them up. Drop your shoulder blades, push them up. You can also do this one on your knees to modify. Drop and up, drop and up. Make sure that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. You don't want them tucked back here, and you don't want them out here. They should be right underneath those shoulders. Drop and down. Both of those exercises in the first set and this one are both working that mid back. So focus on that when you're doing those exercises. The next one is a double crunch. We're gonna get those lower and upper abs at the same time. Bend your knees, pull them in towards your chest, hands behind the head, roll your knees to your elbows, tuck and extend. Make sure you're breathing. Not really a modification for that one. It's gonna be directed right in the center of your belly, upper and lower abs. Just make sure you're breathing. So you do that set of 3 rounds, move on to the next set. Pick up those weights again, and we're gonna do squats. Squatting, you wanna make sure your legs are wider than your hips, your toes are slightly turned out. Not too far, just slightly. Again, make sure that your feet are wider than your hips. You can hold the weights here. Actually, I prefer that you hold them here. Sit back, the weights can go out to the side, and come up. Sit back and come up. With the squat, you want to make sure that your booty goes back, just like that, up and squeeze, down and squeeze. Keep your shoulders back, your head up. Keep those weights on the outside. Tricep overhead is next. This one you're gonna take one weight, bring it over your head. I don't want your elbows here, I want them here. Almost like you're plugging your ears so you can't hear me talk to you. Oh, our hands go back, extend all the way and down. Extend all the way and down. Make sure that your hands are holding on like this to the weight so that you can extend all the way through that wrist when you come up and down, up, all the way down. Last one is a star crunch. There's a couple different ways to do this one. We're gonna start with the most advanced. You're gonna make a star. Lay out, legs come out, arms come out. Come up, hug, and out. Here is where I'd like you to be. And out, don't touch your hands and feet. Here, hold, and out. The modification, here, and out. Here, and out. You can also, here, drop your feet. If it bothers your back, drop your feet and hands to the ground. You can drop them on the ground. But just focus when you come to that center, exhale, pause for a second, and release. And that's it. That's all you got. You go through each one 3 rounds, come back, check in, let me know how that goes for you. I hope you enjoy it.